We want to come over here? You want to get over here? I know all the guys can handle these, but they are a little big. Can you get your photos?
I must say I'm so proud to be here and humbled. Besides people that I admired my whole life, and now I can call them my friends. And such an important thing to me. A distinct pleasure from Dr. Bob for the invitation and the recognizing of the historical end of what we do and the commonality of each and every person that's in here looks different, has done different things, but all has a commonality, and I'll speak about that in a second. I must say, from my heart, Jan and Terry Todd was instrumental to getting me interested in the Arnolds. We were the first group for the first 8 years to put on the Arnold Strongman and to design the equipment from the master's mind and turn it into reality, that all these wonderful strong men would do their best and not be injured. I really think of all the success we had in this room, I think it was due to three things, and I'll touch on it a little bit later. But first, I just want to mention timing. I want to mention involvement, and most, what my mantra is that I've lived my life is resolve. Resolve in anything will bring you a long way in life and give you much of what you didn't expect you could get. It's been 65 years of struggle. When I remember years back falling at 5 years old in the kindergarten, my most valuable piece of equipment or toy was a barbell. And it was so heavy. And being a 5-year-old, to be that involved in that caring of admiring of strength, I think carried me many years. When I started studying, when I started getting involved in lifting, there was no barriers out there. There was no really set records or things like that. And I would read the books about Paul Anderson and about the York Gang and everything, and I would start testing myself, trying different things. I remember on the eve of my 13th birthday at 12 years old, I decided I was going to deadlift 400 pounds, and which was quite a feat for a little guy in slippers, but I think that kind of started me on my way. And it was a long, long trail. I got into grip, strangely enough, with my mother. I would just play around with her, and when I would touch her, she would scream, she'd go, "Ow, it hurt." And I wondered why I was being gentle with her, because you love your mother. But that was the first thing in timing that let me know I had a gift with my hands. I succeeded to be the first to ever close the cabins of Crushed River in 1991. And after 17 years fighting cancer as well, I decided to prove that an older man could do it too, so I went back and recertified. I think the hardest feat that I ever accomplished, which I've been very proud of, I don't know what straps are. It's a very popular thing today, but I've never used them. And I did a silver dollar deadlift pull, raw, no straps, no suit or anything, with 1,335 pounds, which I think still stands as a record. But it was a thing that I wanted to try to do because there was no protocol beforehand. It was a dream. Had it be done? Or how many times would I have to try to do it? This moved into grip that started out as a baby, but now is worldwide. Every country is involved in grip training, grip strength, testing, going against records not records, but high marks that have been established. I've been very proud to be part of that. This ride was made in my life and continued for the last 43 years by starting a business that I knew that I had the ability to design. I had the greatest son in the world, which is the best thing that ever happened to me. To back me all these years. And I think many new things that you think have been around forever were just started out, things like landmines, things like four-sided racks with holes that everyone sees, soft safety straps, things that made what we do here every day or in our training and for the safety in our life has made it better. And I'm very proud of that. Getting back to the three things I mentioned at the start before I close, the timing, the involvement, and the resolve. You think to yourself how each of those words have formed your life. When you resolve to be a good man, when you resolve to do something that no one's ever done, when the timing of one person motioning you forward to give you the inspiration to continue, that's one moment in your entire life that's changed that. And it's so important to me. And timing and the involvement and get involved in what you do. Know all about it. Don't just do one thing and then just walk off into the sunset. Be involved. Live what you love. It'll bring you a long way. As I said, for 65 years, I've continuously been part of strength and the struggle, the good struggling well to move ahead and learn all I could. I'll leave you with this. The only things that we acquire in life are things we can enjoy right now and that are fruits of our labor. But what we're going to end up and what I'm going to end up with is hopefully respect the memories. And I wish all of that to you. Thank you.